I'm Keisha Charmaine and I'm back, and in this video I will be telling you all about what a pre-poo is, what's the purpose of it, and why you may need to pre-poo. I'll also be sharing with you all a product by Zion Health called the Scalp and Hair Scrub, the detoxifying formula, and I'll also share with you why a product like this is very necessary. And firstly, I hope that everyone is doing well. I hope everyone is staying healthy and sane at home. I know it's a chaotic time. Hang in there, y'all. Stay positive. It's a time for us all to unite. Not physically, necessarily, but we all have to unite in order for this all to work out in all favor. And make sure you subscribe to me here on YouTube, and make sure you follow me on Instagram because I will be doing lives more frequently during this time. I think it's the perfect time for us to engage and chit chat, get to know each other a little more, or maybe I can answer your hair questions or whatever. So let's get into it. A pre-poo is a treatment that you do on your hair and scalp before you shampoo it. Pre-poo, pre-shampoo, get it? Now this is really good for people who with a problematic scalp, meaning their scalp is excessively dry and itchy and dandruffy and flaky. So it's really good for people with a problematic scalp. It's also really good for people with excessively dry hair. Maybe your hair is brittle to touch, maybe it looks brittle, you have an issue with retaining moisture. Maybe it's good for you too if you have excessively dry hair. And lastly, a pre-poo could be really good for somebody dealing with product buildup, meaning, you know, over time the accumulation of oils and creams and butters and gels building up in your hair, causing dirt in your hair. So pre-poos are really good for people who fall into those three categories. Again, problematic scalp, excessively dry hair, and product buildup. So first let's talk about people with excessively dry hair, what you can do for a pre-poo. So for you, if you fall into that category, I would recommend that you oil your hair with your favorite oils. I obviously recommend the horsetail leaf growth oil from KeishaCharmaine.com because it's packed with silica and selenium. It's going to help to strengthen your hair. It'll also help to grow your hair, help to keep it shiny, all those things. And I recommend that you use that oil or a similar oil for your pre-poo because oftentimes when you shampoo your hair without a pre-poo, if our hair is already dry, it can be left feeling so much drier. Now, a lot of times we're not super picky with our shampoos. Sometimes we just get what's on sale. A lot of times those shampoos are not moisturizing shampoos. So in which case, your best bet will be to use a pre-poo or post-poo. But I'll talk about post-poos in another video. Post-poo is not a thing, okay? That's not a term. Don't use that. But yes, one thing you can do is oil your hair and scalp, moisturize it, you know, massage it in thoroughly before you shampoo and wash it out. So an oil treatment prior to shampooing your hair could be really beneficial for you if you have excess dryness. That way your hair is freshly moisturized and the shampoo won't leave your hair feeling stripped afterwards. So now if you are dealing with product buildup and why you should use a pre-poo, you might want to use something that will help to break up whatever that buildup is, whether that be oils, whether that be dirt, whether that be butters, gels, products. Whatever that buildup is that's causing your hair to be filthy, you use a pre-poo to help break up that gunk, bring it to the surface so that when you shampoo it, it'll come out more easily. Very often, depending on how deep-rooted your product buildup is or how long you've had your product buildup, that may take several attempts, just so you know. But a lot of people in that case use things like apple cider vinegar rinses and soaks. And they add things like baking soda or lemon juice. And those are commonly used ingredients to help remove product buildup from the hair. And that's very often a pre-poo. Now, I'm sure you've heard of apple cider vinegar rinses, but you may not have heard it as a pre-poo. But again, pre-poo, all that is a treatment that you do before you shampoo. So although you don't have to necessarily shampoo your hair after doing an apple cider vinegar rinse, I recommend it because it will help to further remove whatever gunk is in your hair. It helps to remove it because very oftentimes apple cider vinegar leaves your hair with the dirt on the surface. It doesn't always wash it all the way out, so keep that in mind. You might want to use it as a pre-poo. And lastly, and I think this is a very common issue, maybe even more so than the excessively dry hair and excessively dry scalp, dandruff, flakes, even eczema and psoriasis, those sorts of issues on the scalp can be really, really problematic. It can be really headache. It can be really embarrassing too. So a pre-poo that you can do, you can obviously use oils with an exfoliating brush prior to shampooing. That's helpful, but what I find to be the most effective are scalp scrubs. So that is what I did here. I used the Zion Health Deep Cleansing Scalp and Hair Scrub, and this is in the vanilla coconut scent. Although the directions say to apply to clean, wet, or damp scalp and hair, work through the ends of the hair and rinse. If you're like me and you have locks, then I won't necessarily recommend that you work this all the way through the hair. Although it is definitely water soluble, I find that this is a really good product for us when it comes to our scalp issues. If you are watching this video and you have loose natural hair or even loose relaxed hair and you are dealing with product buildup, then I do recommend that you incorporate this scrub throughout your whole hair, throughout your whole head of hair. However, if you have locks, I think I just recommend this for the scalp. And again, even though the directions say that it's recommended to do it on already clean hair, I think that that's definitely one way you can do it. However, I think that this product is really, really good to use prior to your shampoo. And here's a heads up, if you decide to use it after your shampoo, make sure that when you are shampooing your hair, you are not using a scalp brush, you're not being too rough with your hair, because this is a scrub. So you don't want to double exfoliate. That might be painful. So just do a typical shampoo and then use the scrub if you're going to be using this afterwards. However, I do recommend that you use it beforehand. So when you're using it beforehand, you can just simply massage your scalp with it and you'll feel the relief. If you've ever used a body scrub or a facial scrub, then you know what I'm talking about. It leaves your skin feeling refreshed and renewed. The massaging really helps to bring blood to that area of the skin, whether that be your face or your body, which is what helps give you that plump, healthy look. The smell, I would describe it as very warm and sweet. The scent is vanilla coconut. I wish I could get a spoon and eat this, but I'm sure it smells a lot better than it tastes. I had no issues with washing it out whatsoever. Oh, let me stop this right now. You can definitely try this product out. I have the link down below, and remember to use my code Keisha20 to get your discount. Don't forget your discount. So I hope you learned all the different ways that you can pre-poo your hair and why it's beneficial to you. If you're experiencing an excessively dry scalp, if you're experiencing excessively dry hair, excessive product buildup, then you may need to pre-poo. And obviously, of course, if you're experiencing an excessively dry, flaky scalp, you may need to pre-poo. Try Zion Health's Deep Cleansing Scalp and Hair Scrub. And when you do, leave a comment below. Share your experience so others can benefit from your testimonial. Thank you so much, Zion Health, for sponsoring this video. Love, light, and locks. I couldn't help myself. Thank you so much for making it to the end of this video. If you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up and remember to subscribe. You can always visit www.keishacharmaine.com for hair growth products, hair accessories, and more. But don't leave just yet. Check out my featured video and my latest video.